Okay, but we have quarterfinal 4 coming up for you. We have 4 duos betting it out here. And I'm joined by Field's birthday man, Eirik.
Feels birthday. Feels old, man. But yeah, what a better way to spend this day than to watch the game that we all love and to be accompanied for the first time with you, one of the best casters in the game. So I'm looking forward to this day.
Oh, thank you for your compliment there. I really appreciate that. And as forecasted, we can see Deska and Dunster first in the warm-up. So you said that they will have, or that this is the best map for them. And we have Marchand playing with Link, Glass and Dofol playing together. And then we have Antonir playing with Xera. And yeah, so we talked about predictions beforehand. So I think that Marchand and Link could make it, but I'm not sure how good Marchand on the CP. But I'm not sure how good Link will perform because he, unfortunately didn't get first place last week on the French regionals. But of course he has the pace. And we also have the duo named Dofol and Glass, who are really strong. So it will be very even because we have this weird finalist mode going on where both of the players have to pass the finalist mode. Okay, do you want to take over round number 1 or?
No, I don't do that. I'm just in the background. So you do the play-by-play.
Okay, so round 1 is coming up. We play cup mode, of course, as mentioned beforehand. Point limit is 100. Point repetition is 10-8, 6-5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the last player will go home with 1 point. Dunster with a good start, and so did Xera, but his teammate Deska got him. But it was actually Dunster who has made the first mistake here in this round, so he finds himself in 8th place, 0.4 behind. But pretty close pack going on here, as we can see. Dofol, the 6th seeded player right now, is 0.2 behind. Antonir is dead, and he won't have enough speed to really come back there. But look at this fight here for that first place between Link and Deska. Dofol and Glass, the duo is also mixed. And then Xera is coming back strongly with a very good uphill. So he has a lot of speed. So you move over to that 3rd place. Deska and Xera as well as Dofol are betting now for that 2nd place. But Link just seems to be unstoppable here. 0.08 of a lead for him. But Xera with a lot of speed in this section. And this will be all in this last tech section here, as Deska has a tiny tad more speed than Link, but it's not sufficient. 1 more drift remaining. Let's see who will take over that 3rd place. Xera opts for that outside approach, but it will be Dofol in 3rd place. Link winning the first round with a sub 110. Then we have Deska in 2nd, Dofol in 3rd, granting himself 6 points, and his teammate Glass has actually fallen behind, even though he had a good start.
Yeah, and what you mentioned here, Link, he actually did well at the LAS tournament, so he is looking good on this map. I believe he was the only one that actually played this tournament out of all of these players.
Yeah, okay, that's nice to know. So he has this map in his blood. And yeah, I remember he played pretty good in this tournament. As we see Dunster and Deska, not Dexter, in first. Xera making the mistake. But it was Dunster actually playing against Dexter in the final that he has qualified this week on. It was the Flash Cup that I've participated as well in. But I unfortunately only was able to make it into the semifinal. But Dunster not with a good amount of speed, so he will drop a little bit further behind. We yet again have Link in first place. Glass is chasing him. And then we have Marchand and Dofol just a little bit behind. Deska, the teammate of Dunster. Oh, that was Dofol making a mistake. So now Dunster will capitalize from that and is in P5. So a lot of mistakes have happened this round, because we can see Dunster. Oh, it's actually in P4 now. Isn't he? Yeah, in P4 now, because so many players have made a mistake, even though he's 1 second behind. So Dunster will be certainly very happy about that, and it will be Link again in first place, Glass in 2nd, and Marchand in 3rd. And Dunster with a 110.86, so not the fastest time, in 4th place, granting himself 5 points. Antonir is just behind that. Then we have Deska, Xera, and Dofol.
So you had your doubts about Link before this match, how motivated he was, but look at this, he's starting the match with 2 round wins in a row. And Marchand is 4th, so that duo is looking the best at the moment.
Yeah, they're really looking good. You can see that. They have 30 points in total. The second best duo is, if I recall correctly, it's Deska and Dunster with 19 points. Then we have Glass and Dofol with 17 points. Antonir and Xera didn't really arrive in the match yet. because they are sitting in 7th and 8th place respectively. Not looking too good, but maybe this is the worst map for them, so this could also be good that this map is played now, and we don't know how Link and maybe all the other players will perform on the next maps. As we can see, Deska in the lead, battling up with Link and Marcin. Marcin opting for that more outside approach. So has a tiny tad more speed in this section. He comes back strong, but what a fight here for that first place. 0.05 between 4 of the players, because Dofold is also mixed. Link crumbling there in this turn, and he's out. And also Marcin with a slowdown on this uphill. So Deska now has accumulated a lead of 0.25 of a second. Glass and Dofold are going for the attack, though they are in P2 and 3 at the moment. Dunster is chasing them, but he's losing too much. He is super far behind, but Deska with a mistake, so this is the double lead for Wanted, and this is the dream scenario, 18 points in 1 round, but it is Dunster with more speed in this ending, and he will overtake Glass. Great ending from Dunster, but nonetheless, it is Dofold with the 10-pointer here, and Glass will also be certainly very happy about this 6-pointer there. Great ending.
Now the favorites are stepping up with Dofold and Glass. We both had them as a favorite heading into this quarterfinal. Now they're stepping up. I think this is the worst map for them, so it's good to see them actually being up there already.
Yeah, I mean, we will see that on the next track, maybe, if this is the worst map from them. But I mean, 1st and 3rd place, dude, this is very good for them. But Dunster, what a nice overtatement there in the ending. So Dunster is playing outstandingly good on this map. He finds himself in 1st place again, ahead of Xera. So Xera this time has a good round, because he's has only accumulated 9 points in the prior 3 rounds. And he had a little bit of a lag, but he is still in the mix here. As you can see, Glast and Link are also in the mix for the battle. But Dunster is in 1st place, 1 car length ahead of his opponents. And where is his teammate? But look at the Xera line. Oh my god. Xera just overtook Dunster in this section. So great section there from Xera. Let's see. Where is Deska? Deska is super far behind. He won't have a saying load. So let's follow Marcin, who has come into touch with the inside of the block there. So he lost a little bit of speed, but he gives us a good overview. He's still only 0.3 behind, so he can't capitalize from a mistake. But it's actually Link in 1st. Then we have Xera, Dunster, Glass, and oh my god, this is so close. Dunster with more speed again, but only enough for P4. Link in 1st. Xera in 2nd, so Link winning 3 out of 4 rounds on this track after a mistake in the 3rd round. So great job there from Link.
Yeah, you see, once he doesn't do mistakes, he is the fastest player and taking the 10 points. And 10 points is normally important, but now it's more important because there are 8 players playing here. So if you're last, you get 1 point, and you play to 100 points. So then you have to fucking drive 100 rounds.
Indeed, but the thing is with this kind of format, if 3 people are winners, then the 1, 2, and 3 point will distinguish. It won't be there anymore. So eventually everyone will be finalists at 1 point. And we've seen this one in the Zerator Cup already, that this point system, or the system of a cup, is really, really open for surprises. As we come to the Air France map, where I really want to stress out this ending and also this jump here, which is really hard to do, because after a loop you have to squeeze yourself just through a turn there, through a left-hander, and it's really hard to do full speed, but you can do it because you can see this wall right here coming up. Let's see, Glass here, and then you have to approach it from the very left in order to grant yourself from the very right in order to cope that left-hander. And also this ending, you don't want to steer too much on the grass and opt your car, or align your car good, because you have to pass this ice section. But Dunster did it actually pretty good with a 47.84, winning the warm-up over Glass. And then we have Marcin and a lot of DNFs in this warm-up.
Yeah, and what you say, Dunster is doing well here, and it's no surprise. Dunster is the only player that qualified into the Air France Cup, so he's the one that has probably no-lifed this map the most. So look after Dunster on this map.
Yeah, and Dunster is looking very strong. He's at 21 points, chasing Glass and Dofold, but the best duo is, of course, Glass and Dofold now with a total amount of points of 43 points. Link and Xera have... No, actually, they have 50 points. So they are the fastest duo, because it is Link having 33 points at the moment. But yeah, Xera not granting himself the best start. Antonir is right now in 1st, but what a close fight here for that first place. Dofold making a mistake. Deska, Antonir, and Dunster is your top 3 for now. But what was that mistake there from Xera? He's playing Tony Hawk and granting himself some extra amount of style points there. Oh, Deska with a misalignment and almost falls down, but he will get overtaken by Dunster there. So great ending from Dunster. Antonir is in first, but Dunster with a tiny 10 more speed. And oh my god, Antonir almost jumping against that finish. Deska actually in third. So great job there from Dunster and Deska, granting themselves 14 points. 40 would be good, right? 14 points to his account. And Xera is not able to finish. Oh no, this is bad for him. So no point for him. Then Link only in 4th place after that wonky section.
Yeah, but Link has a solid lead here. I'm surprised to see him actually leading with 9 points over the rest after one map and then one round. So let's see if he can continue like this.
Yeah, I'm very, very curious to see that, as we still have Link in the lead, as you've mentioned beforehand. But Dunster now up to 2nd place, Glass and Dofold in 3rd and 4th place, and then Deska in 5th place, but only 1 point behind Dofold and 1 point ahead of Marcin. So I've not seen too much from Marcin in this quarterfinal so far, but he is on 1st place at the moment with a lead of 0.1 of a second. So let's follow Link, who has made a mistake. So Link is crumbling here in this last couple of rounds, but it will be actually Marcin who is getting attacked by Dunster. So what a great line there from Dunster, and he will grant himself yet another 10-pointer, but Marcin with a mistake. Oh no, but nice save, but he has to opt for that other finish. He has to take this CP.
Dunster.
Wait, what's happened? Dunster
died?
Finish. No!
You hit the ring finish.
No!
Damn.
So Antonir got first. I was following Marcin because I was interested to see if he's able to finish. He was so, but Dunster just choked the ending, unfortunately. So Glass and Dofold were capitalizing from that, but he still remains in 2nd place.
But looking at the guy that you said was gonna be a performer here, Marcin, he needs to step it up now. He's falling behind, and if Link wins, he still needs Marcin to actually qualify himself. It's not, he's going out as well.
Yeah, and this is the make it or break it in this kind of mode. But of course, we have a TMGL map coming up after that. We have a Zeratin map coming after that. And I think those are the 2 worst maps for Marcin. But he is in first yet again here in this section. Let's follow Dunster, who's in 2nd place. Has a lot of speed. Look at that. So Dunster on his way to clock in an 8-pointer. The end is, of course, remaining. Marcin has a comfortable lead of 0.1 of a second. But Dunster with a good jump has a tiny 10 more speed than Marcin. But it is not enough. Marcin in P1. And it is Dunster in P2. Not failing the ending this time. Antonir in 3rd. But what a close round here after that. Xera is in 5th place with a 0.21, so very, very good round.
I think Marcin heard us. He had to step it up. And what did he do? He got the 10 points, and now he's back to 6th place.
Yeah, and only not too far behind of the 3rd place. As we can see, Dunster now tied with Link for the lead. So what a performance there from Dunster. Really, really cool to see that. But let's follow actually Xera, who's 6 points behind the 2nd last player. So Xera not really feeling this on this track as he's lagging out here. Yeah, but he's back. Welcome back, Xera. And yeah, Link not with the best line there, so he will drop down to that 8th place. But good line there from Xera. Overtakes 2 players, so he is up to P5. So he can make something happen here. Let's follow him for the last couple of turns. Also comes closer towards Deska, has a little bit more speed as you can see, so he will move up to 4th place, but no, this crash section is coming up. Dunster is again in first, then we have Glass and Dofold behind Deska with a good amount of speed, but Dunster looks very, very strong on this map, and he will clock in another 10-pointer. Glass and Dofold behind, but great job there from Dunster. And also Deska was able to grant himself 4 points because Xera tied him. What? I did not capture that. What?
No, that's insane. So who had the fastest match time? I guess that was Deska then.
No, Deska got 4 points, so it was Xera.
Oh, okay.
Broke back.
Hello.
Hello.
Broke back cast. But Dunster said in your chat before this match, I believe he said that this was going to be an important map for him. He needed to perform on this if he wanted a chance. And what did he do? Well, he went into first overall, so he has done what he needed to do, but now it's Trackmania Grand League.
Hello, and one Trackmania Grand League player we have here with Marcin. Also Dunster played those tracks. I'm not really sure. I think Glass and Dofold also did very good on those tracks. I'm not sure if Xera has practiced this track. Antonir not sure either. But we will see now, because of course the players had enough time because of this delay to practice all of those tracks. As you can see, Link in first now, so this is probably the map that suits him the best. And also Marcin, who performed very good in the TMGL, because he played the top players and he can handle this map with pressure. So this is maybe an aspect that can come into his advantage here on this map.
Yeah, look at the duo in the warm-up. Who is first and second? Well, it's Link and Marcin. So, like you said, maybe this is a map for them to advance and secure themselves a good position heading into the more important maps.
Yeah, and look at the lead from Link. Of course, it's the warm-up, but
Jinx.
Ay. Okay. Ay.
But if you just look at the day one again and doing like the average stat I had, I mentioned who the best player was, and that was Pac. He had an average of 1, so he won all of his matches.
Oh my god.
But then the guy who did the worst out of the 32 players that is left is actually Deska. His average placement was 10. So if he finished 10 here, well, he's out because there's only 8 players.
Yeah, look at Link. He is having fun with the no grip block. But yeah, Deska is doing good, as you can see. He is keeping up with the pace, has 34 points, and is only 8 points behind the second place. So you can see in this mode, everything is possible. And Dunster has a lead of not of 0.9 of a second, but of 9 points. Anthony has made the first mistake, not playing hole-in-one at Riolo TM. But yeah, he is 2 seconds behind. So Marcin in the lead, then we have Glass and Xera, but I think it was Link with a mistake. So Link drops down towards P7, Dofold in 4th place. Marcin still remains in that lead. But look at this line there from Marcin, looks really good. He's extending his lead 0.4 of a second towards the 2nd place. Are you kidding me, Marcin? Oh my god, this guy is playing outstandingly. Then we have the Wanted squad in 2nd and 3rd place behind that. Oh, Dofold not with the best amount of speed here in this section, but still remains in 3rd place. Oh, but he jumps there, so he won't get this landing that smooth. Let's see what Dunster can do as he's there with his teammate. Dunster has come into touch with the barrier, so another mistake from a player here. Deska, 0.8 behind Marcin, so Marcin is on a good time, as it seems. So only the identity is remaining. Oh, that was a long time when I said that. Marcin in first, then we have Glass and Dofold. So Wanted to granting themselves 14 points in total. Deska in 4th place, and then Dunster as well following him. Link and Antonio have made a mistake, as well as Xera. So that was a good round there from Marcin, and he will come closer and closer towards Dunster.
Yeah, and looking at back at Jackman and Grand League, this is a map that Marcin probably remembers. He lost points on this map with 1,000 of a second to Kappa.
Yes!
So this is a map that Marcin surely remembers well.
Yeah, I remember it. Yes. Oof, yeah. And Marcin has made a mistake, and so did Deska. Yeah, Deska is super far behind. Marcin making an additional mistake, so he won't have a saying. Let's focus here on this battle for that first place. We have Glass and Dofold. So the Wanted squad really shining through here. Antonio goes for the inside line, so not the best amount of speed, but you want to land smooth in this slope and also want to hold your gear in this section, which is easier said than done. It can be very tricky, but Dofold and Glass are doing it perfectly fine, as Xera is overtaking Antonio at the moment here. Oh, Xera lagging again. Dunster is in 5th place and is super far behind. Antonio lagging. Oh my god, I thought he has made a mistake. But now the battle here for that 5th place is between Dunster and Link. But Link with such a risky line here. Look at that. And Link will move over to that 5th place. Let's see what Xera can pull up here in the end, as he's in 3rd place. Glass and Dofold, the Wanted squad in the lead. Antonio opting for a really interesting line. Xera with a mistake though. Will Antonio have more speed? Yes, he will do so. And he will remain in 3rd place over Link and Dunster. And Glass and Dofold, 18 points. So great map for them so far.
Yeah, looking at the favorites stepping up now, they are now number 2 and 3 before this round. Now they probably step up and advance past Dunster. So really looking good for I believe both of them are for Belgium as well. So a good Belgium squad here on the server.
Yeah, 60 and 56 points for them. So this is really looking good. As we can see, Dexter on the other hand dropping down to 7th place. So not looking too good for the Fox player here, as he is in 5th place, taking the start a little bit more conservatively, but still is in the race. But he's a little bit further behind, as we see Marcin, as he has made a mistake in the prior round, in the lead for now with Antonio. And also Dunster is there. Glast, however, is a little bit further behind, but he can still have a saying in this third section, which he really did good in the prior rounds. But what a fight here. What a top 5 fight here between Antonir, Link, Dunster, Glast and Marcin. But Marcin is super far ahead, 0.23 of a second ahead of the second place, which is occupied by Link. So this could be a good round for this duo here. Glast in third place goes for the attack on Link. He has more speed than him, so he will temporarily overtake him. But let's see who takes the most amount of risk here. It is Link, but Glast with more speed, so he will overtake him. As Marcin still remains in the lead, we have the identity remaining. And it looks good for Link here, but Glast with more speed. This is deciding it for the second place. Marcin does it really good, but also Glast with a more inside approach. Link has more speed though, but Glast will take over that second place. Link in third, Dunster in fourth, Dofold in fifth. But great round there for Marcin with a sub 114.
Yeah, and I think we are starting to see that 2 duos are sticking out, because remember, this is a duo format, and Marcin and Link is doing well, Glast and Dofold are doing well. And then you have Deska and Sarah that are not doing too good at the moment.
Nah, you mean Antonir and Sarah, right?
No, Deska, because
you mean
in the end,
yeah, true.
Best duo partner. If you win this doesn't matter. You still have your duo partner.
I got it wrong. But it is actually Antonir and Xera in 6th and 8th place. But on the other end, it is Dunster in 2nd place and Deska in 7th. So this is grim news for him. But in this format, everything will happen because everyone has to win the finalist mode. And you can just totally risk it there. Dude, Burim, can you like... Oh man, I think I have to roast him a bit more, right? Okay, just kidding. Oh, Link has made a mistake here, as we see Marcin and Dofold in the lead. Dancer with a good amount of speed, but look at Glast here pressing B for boost up to that 3rd place. But the identity is remaining. But look at Glast. Oh my god, what a great amount of speed here, as Marcin has the more inside approach. So not a lot of speed. This will be all in this identity. Dofold is in 1st, Marcin is in 2nd, but look at this Anthony line. Marcin also goes for the attack, has not the most amount of speed, but he will stay in 2nd place. Great ending there, and almost a sub 113 there from Dofold, but a great round for the Wanted squad, yet again, granting themselves 16 points, because Marcin was in 2nd place. Dunster and Deska, on the other hand, only with 3 points in this round, so this is not good news for them.
But imagine being Dofold and Glast, and I believe their favorite event is the Serati Cup, and now they are in the lead heading into the Serati Cup map. But I don't think they are going to be able to get finalists, or at least finish the finalist mode here, so they have to do it on the Swears Cup map in the end.
Yeah, we will find out in a timely manner as players are warming up as well. Okay, so the chat needs to be like that. It was wrong, so all good. And yeah, the map is loading for me very long. It's Neon Drift as we are going into the warm-up now. I'm not sure who will perform here actually the best. I mean, Glast and Dofold, of course, have stepped very, very far in the Zerator Cup from this edition. But also Anthony and Xera, I want to stress out them. They can do pretty good here on this map as well, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a make or break for them, I believe. If they don't perform well here, they should more or less be out, because they both need to step it up. It's not like only one of them need to step up, both of them need to step up. So it's time is running out for that duo.
Okay, so I'm interested to see who's going for that flip actually, because you can flip on the Zeppelin or you can go right side of the fin in the ending. This will be interesting as Glast clocks in a 44.03. That's a good time. I think WR is something with a sub 43 or so, if I recall it correctly. But yeah, good warm-up there from Glast. This ending is very hard to do because you read the right amount of speed, and also you have to align your car just perfectly fine on this booster to get this turn full speed. And yeah, we will see. I'm not sure if flip was that slower, if I recall it correctly. I have performed it, but we will see if players will perform this flip or not. So Dofold and Glast with a good start, but also Link is here in the mix. Antonir also wants to have a saying here for that top 3, as Dofold not granting himself that nose down, but still is in 2nd place, as this flip is really decisive because it's determining a lot of your speed and your angle. Marcin is super far behind, but you can see this pack of players is a little bit spread apart here, because this map is rather hard compared to what's the other maps, where you have a lot of parts that are really hard to do, especially this ending. Antonio is approaching it at first, but oh no, what a mistake. So Dofold with a free 10-pointer, he survives this ending, and also it is Link behind. Glass has made a mistake, opted for that safe way, and drops down towards P6. Marcin in 7th place, and then we have, yeah, the loser of this round, Antonio. Finished. Wait, what? He finished in. Huh? How has he finished in 4th place? Did you capture that?
No, but this is the good thing and the bad thing about the Serrator maps. Everything can happen, and you normally don't catch everything that happens.
Oh my god! I think he has hit the block, but still was able to get the booster and went for the safe way. This is the only, like the only explanation that I have. But it is Antonir actually right now in last place. No, actually in 2nd last, because we have a player by the name of Deska who has made a mistake and is super far behind. Marcin with a bad flip had to release in mid-air, so he has not a lot of speed. It is Glass and Dofold in the lead. For now, Xera is chasing them down. Oh, good job there from me. You can see Xera going for that flip, and yeah, it's actually not sure if it's faster or not. It is even, because it is Xera now in 1st place. Dofold with a very risky low jump there, but it will be Xera overtaking him in the end. So great job there from Xera with a 45.35. But what a great round there, as we can see Dunster being ahead of Link with only 16,000ths of a second.
But now that duo is stepping up, Sarah and Artenir taking 1st and 2nd. They know this is an important map for them.
Indeed. Oh, as Deska. Oh, we have 3 players not finishing. What?
The charm of Serrator maps.
Oh man, okay, this is a back and forth here, but we can see the point distribution here. We have 86 points for Dofold, so he's in the lead. But look how close it is for the 2nd place between Glass, Dunster, and Link. And also Antonir and Marcin are stepping up, because they're 2/3 through the match as well. Xera and Deska not really feeling it that much, 55 and 42 points respectively. Let's follow Deska here for this round, as he is only 0.2 behind. Marcin with a good flip this time around. This looked very good, but also Xera and Antonio did it very good. Glass and Dofold in 3rd and 4th place. But this ending will, of course, decide it. Deska with a good amount of speed, but his teammate Dunster is falling behind, so 6th and 7th place for them. Okay, let's follow this ending. Marcin with a low jump. Oh my god, what a risk, but he is dead. So he won't finish in that risky way, as Antonir is able to finish in 3rd place. Ahead of him are Xera and Glass, and then we have Dofold also clocking in 5 points. So Glass is taking over, contesting that 2nd place to it is his advantage, because it was Dunster only granting himself 1 point and Link only with 3 points in this round.
But once again, the Serrator Cup duos are on top. Dofold and Glass are doing well on this map, and Artenir and Sarah.
Yeah, what a great performance there from Dofold and Glass. 91 points. He could grant himself the finalist mode now. As we go into the last round already on Neon Drift by Zerator. Yeah. And, ooh, what a great nosedive there from Glass. But it was Dofold with more speed, so he could grant himself the finalist mode now. He has a comfortable lead here of 0.1 of a second over his teammate. So let's see if they are going to do that team play here, or Dofold will let him overtake him. Oh, Marcin goes for the attack, and Glass is in 1st. So this looks like Dofold won't grant himself the finalist mode, but Marcin with a mistake. Let's see the team play here. But this is, of course, very hard to control in the end. So Glass has to deny him. And Dofold up to 99 points now. Glass up to 97 points. Dunster in 3rd place. And hello? Where are all the other players?
Jesus, this map.
Okay. What is happening? Okay. But now
I think it's safe to say that we have a clear favorite in the duo now. Glass and Dofold are really performing good here.
They still have to get over the finalist mode. And now we have the Sparrows Cup map coming up. So, who has played the Sparrows Cup map?
I don't believe any of these actually qualified, at least. I might be wrong, but I don't remember seeing any of them being the 8 players that went to North France.
Yeah, but maybe some of them have practiced those tracks for just playing and not making it eventually. But it's, of course, I think this is one of the best tracks of this map pool. I really like it. Maybe this transition that comes up now, the jump into this slope, it's not that cool, but the rest is very, very cool on this track. I really like it. So Marcin is first in the warm-up. So he's at 68 points. And guys, if Dofold and Glast grant themselves the finalist mode, which is inevitable in the next couple of rounds, they still have to win one more round, and then the fun begins. So everyone can eventually grant himself the finalist mode. But of course, Dofold and Glast is the favorite duo, as they are 15 points ahead of the third place, and they are both occupying the lead here. So what a great performance here from Dofold and Glast so far.
But who do you think is going to be second then? Because it's really not... And maybe Link and Martin maybe having a little grip on it, but it's not really clear about who is taking second in this match.
So as you can see, we are at the 5th map, so the next map will be the LAS map. Then we have Air France and Mini XXL after that. But I think we will see LAS and Air France at least, because we have this, we have this weird match going on with that weird format, because we are not used to see that. As you see Dunster with a good start, as well as Marcin. But I can't really tell who's gonna do it, because you can see it is only, oh my god, it is 19 points between 7th and 3rd place. Deska is the only player who is falling a bit behind in the scoreboard here. So I think Deska and Dunster will have a hard time. But other than that, I can't really tell you who's gonna take it. What do you think, actually?
I think Marcin and Link is going to take it once we get back to LES and Air France maps.
Oh, but speaking of Marcin, is him granting himself the first place, 4,000 ahead of Dofold. But Dofold nonetheless will grant himself the finalist mode, and so will Glast. But you can see, if Marcin will win this round now, Dofold and Glast, they are not making any progress, you know? And both need to win this finalist mode. So this is very, very important now, as Marcin moves up to 78 points. The spiciness begins now. Dofold and Glast in finalist mode, and they are 15 points ahead of the 3rd seeded player by the name of Dunster. Link with 80 points, still in 4th place. Anthony and Marcin are equal with 78 points, and Xera and Deska have fallen a little bit behind with 65 and 55 points. Okay, let's follow Xera here for this round, as he's not the best amount of speed in this section, but still remains in the mix. Oh, who was that? Oh my god, it was Deska with a mistake. So this is bad news for Dunster and Deska, as Deska is at 55 points, and another 1-pointer would be definitely not too good for him. Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's see if Glass can use his first finalist attempt. He is on a mission. He's 0.1 ahead of his teammate, who's right now in 2nd place. So what a great performance from the Wanted squad. Who is gonna take it here? Maybe they will declare it under them who is better on this map and who will win this one. It is Dofold with more speed. And actually Glass will take it. Glass wins it. Dofold in 2nd. So what a dominant performance here from the Wanted squad. And it is Marcin in 3rd place, finding himself 0.15 of a second behind. But GG. Good luck towards his teammate Dofold. Maybe he can use the second finalist attempt for him to his advantage.
Well, let's just hope that Glass and Dofold advances, because they are the best duo in this. I want to see them against the likes of Carl Jr. and Pack, Brennan and Papu, Spam and Scrappy.
Indeed, I agree with that. And but now the pressure is coming in, because Dofold now knows his teammate has won. He is through. So Dofold needs to perform, and he is right now not looking good. He is only on 7th place, finding himself 0.3 behind, actually. 0.23, I mean, and is not on a good start. So he won't be able to use his second finalist attempt here, because he's in 7th place. Deska with a mistake. This is bad news for him, but he will grant himself 2 points at least, because we only have 7 players who are remaining here. Anthony with a mistake though, so Dofold will capitalize from that, but it is not enough to only deny some points towards them. Xera, Link and Marcin is your top 3. Xera will remain in 2nd place, so this is a good point gathering for him in this round. Marcin again with 10 points, so it is 26 points for Marcin on this map so far, as he will move up to 94 points and towards that 3rd place. Look at this Marcin performance.
Yeah, as you say, now the others comes closer and closer to Dofold. He is still standing still at finalist mode, but the other players are collecting points, and this is gonna be a finalist fiesta.
Yep, I think so, indeed. Oh, who was that? It was Marcin with a mistake, so he can't grant himself the finalist mode. But let's see Dunster here, who's in 1st place. He needs a 2nd or a 1st place to activate the finalist mode. And also Link can grant himself the finalist mode here with a 1st place. He is in the comfy mix here in that battle for that 1st place. as we have seen a mistake from Xera. He had to respawn. Antania and Dofold are pushing it towards Dunster, but Link with a mistake, so he won't grant himself finest mode. Let's follow Dofold, who is on his finest attempt. Antania with a wonky approach, and Dofold is in the lead, so he could use the first finest attempt to his advantage, as he has more speed than Dunster, but Dunster, of course, is a dirt expert. Let's see what he can pull off in the end. Dofold goes for the upside approach, but it's not enough for Dunster. Dofold and Glass will qualify for the semi-final. What a great performance by them. GG.
And what a deserved first place there. They were the strongest duo. Now they finish it off even before the first map rotation was over. So, but now the real match starts. Maybe now, who is gonna get second?
Yeah, so Dunstan, finalist, Marcin at 98 points. So he will grant himself finalist mode, whatever happens. I mean, he has to finish, but now it is getting spicy. So one duo is through, and we have one more duo that can qualify for the next or for the semi-final, and we have a very, very favorable duo here of Link and Marcin. Both of them are right now in 4th and 5th position. Then we have Dunster in 3rd, but his teammate is at 61 points. So this is not looking too good for them. As we see Xera and Antania not too far behind as well.
But this is looking like day 2 is looking like day 1 for Deska. He was the worst player that qualified, and now he's far behind in this match as well. So imagine having the feeling of letting your teammate down, because Dunster is finalist.
Yeah, Dunster's finalist. And my water, why is it sparkling a bit? Oh my god. But we have finished the first rotation, and we will go to the LAS map again. Oh my god. Shit. Oh.
Broke back.
But yeah, I'm not sure what happened on the other matches, but match 1 and 2 should be done for now. I mean, they started 10 minutes earlier, so we will check that one out after that. But in this warm-up, look at this. Deska and Dunster in first place. Ooh. Now there is no Glass and Dofold, but there is Link and Marcin. So maybe Link and Marcin and Deska and Dunster will battle it out here. So maybe it is not the map here for Xera and Antonir. But if it's on the next map, of course, as you can see here, /list, we have the Air France map coming up after that. But I think this one really favors Dunster. But he can use the first finest attempt now. So let's go into the first live round. So any bets who will win the first round? And any
Link is gonna win this in 2 rounds in a row.
Okay, Link will win it 2 rounds in a row. Alright. So I will go with Deska winning this round. Oh, Deska is in 5th place, so he won't win this round. Cass's curse is kicking in, but we have his teammate Dunster in 1st place, and Marcin is just behind that. Xera and Link, the both Exalti members, not holding the flag up in the same team in this competition, are battling it out here for that 3rd place, as we have Dunster with a good amount of speed in this section. Look at this, he has accumulated a good lead. Marcin only needs to finish, but Dunster is on a mission here. He could use this finest attempt, but this means if Dunster will do it now, that he puts a lot of pressure onto Deska's shoulder. But what a great Marcin right-hander there. So that was really greatly executed by him. So he will move up into the lead. Dunster and Xera are further behind, and then we also have Link, but it is actually Marcin with a mistake. So Dunster in first, Xera is the one to deny him, and also Link is in the mix here. But Dunster all of a sudden in 1st place yet again. Good line for him. Oh, super far outside. Oh, no slide for him. No way. Dunster choking the ending, and Xera with the 109.90 in 1st. And this is such good news for Xera as he moves up to 90 points. Dunster choking the end though. But this is what I was talking about. Deska, even though he has made a terrible mistake at the start. I mean, not a terrible one, but he was super far behind. He has come back strong, but also granted himself 4 points. So this is good news for Deska, as we have 3 finalists now. Marcin, Link, and Dunster. So 2 teammates are in finals, as we see Dunster with a mistake, so he won't step through in this round. Deska also not with a good start. Dunster should let him overtake. Let Deska overtake him, but Dunster with an additional mistake. Xera, if he is in 1st place, he will activate finalist mode. He's at 90 points. Are you kidding me? But Link with a lot of speed in this section. Antanir is dead, so he won't grant himself finalist mode in the next round. But this can go either way here. This can go either way. As you can see here, we have Dunster overtaking Antanir, so he can deny some points, but nonetheless, he will grant himself the finalist mode in the 3rd round. So in the 4th round, he can have a chance. If Link and Marcin will not clock it out here, it is looking really good for Link here as he's in the first pack. Xera is risking it, and so is Deska. So Deska also in the mix, 0.15 behind. Let's follow Deska here. He has to go for the attack, but Deska with a mistake, as well as all the other players, because we have Link and Marcin in the lead. Let's see who will take it. It is Marcin finishing behind Link, and Link wins the finalist mode. Marcin is behind him, but a lot of mistakes have happened in this round.
So the curse, or what to say, the traumatization from Link in finalist mode from the French Championship doesn't seem to affect him here. He wins it now. All he has to do is to wait for Marcin to finish it, and I believe he will.
Okay, but yeah, look at this. Marcin now under pressure. We have Anthony at 96 points, but Deska at 71 points, despite his good performance on that prior round. Dunster really needs to deliver now, and also Xera has to finish, as well as Anthony, because this is the next duo who could make it into the finalist mode. But Xera with a mistake, and this is cruel for him because he was needing 6 points. So the 3rd place was needed for him. So Xera won't be able to have a saying here. But we only have 5 players left, so this could go either way. Dunster and Deska in the lead, so the double D is in the lead. The duo here. The double D duo. Okay, this sounds weird, doesn't it?
It sounds really weird, man.
Okay, but yeah, Dunster. Oh, with a mistake, but Deska is there to deny Marcin, and Deska is getting pressurized by him because he knows that Marcin has only, he can fully risk it here because Marcin is in finalist mode. Deska has to deny him, but it's looking really good for him as Marcin takes so many risks. He comes closer, has a little bit more speed. Deska with the nose slide. Are you kidding me? Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ay, ay, ay. Deska will have nightmares from that. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, what can you say about that?
Yeah, that's what happened. In the last turn, everything can get decided, so...
Yeah, so this is the GG. Marcin and Link are through, as well as Glass and Dofold. I'm not sure why we are still playing, but